Happy Sunday, guys. What's up? Welcome into the latest edition of the Daily Juice Podcast, the day after Christmas. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, we are here on BettingPros.com, always being brought to you by BetMGM, the audio wherever you get your audio podcasts, YouTube for the video, and the link to the Discord channel is underneath me here on the YouTube channel or bettingpros.com/chat. That is where I post my card every single day. Well, most days. Today, we have a live stream for you guys. It's a Sunday. Got to kick those cobwebs out. I don't know how much food you ate on Christmas, but I haven't showered in 2 days. Hi. That's kind of where I have been. This is my last hurrah. I've got my first ever amateur boxing match that I'm going to start training for coming up on February the 26th. So it's been a long time that hopefully COVID doesn't cancel it again, because obviously we're dealing with massive COVID problems around the country and people in my family are testing positive and it's just a whole mess. But luckily the people are young enough that it shouldn't be that big of a problem for them. But we have older people in our family where it's kind of like, oof, okay, I'm sure your family is dealing with similar situations, people you know and people who you're associated with. It's, this is really crazy right now. So I'm hoping that fight goes off because my fight's been canceled twice already for COVID. But once we get to the new year, we start I'm already training. I've been training for a long time, but the food angle, I have not been limiting my food intake. And I was drinking and eating and sleeping and watching football and basketball and just a whole lot of fun on Christmas Day. Hopefully you had a good day and got everything that you wanted. The card was good. The teaser cashes a 1 unit minus 120 teaser. The Colts win outright at plus 115. If you waited, that closed at plus 150. We got the parlay right, teaser right, parlay right, money line plus money line. When all those three come in, the other bets don't really matter. The under on the Suns bet did not come in. That did not cash. The over on the passing yardage for Rodgers did not come in, but the under came in on Kyler Murray on his passing yardage. And I gave it to you yesterday that Kyler Murray is just a totally different quarterback without DeAndre Hopkins. The numbers are staggering. But when you get a plus 141 cash, a plus 115 cash, and a minus 120 coming in, it's a darn good Christmas. So good day betting. Let's try to build on that here on a Saturday into a Sunday. And boy, oh boy, not a bad time to use the BetMGM offer, that $10 bet to win $150 if you don't have a BetMGM account. Because I would rather be betting with their money than my money, to be quite honest. Juice150 is the promo code for new users where BetMGM is located, betmgm.com. Because this is ridiculous. One, the lines are crazy. Minus 10s all over the board. Games that I don't want to go near. But there are some that I'm very curious about. Like, we need the Falcons to win. Okay, the Falcons have got to get 2 more wins. They've got 6. They win this game against the Lions today. That would be 7. And then they got to get 1 more win in their next 2 games. Not going to be easy, but if they get 1 more win, they get to 8 wins, and we cash that over 7.5 for the Falcons. We need the Chiefs to take care of business today against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't let Mike Tomlin do the whole rah-rah thing, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, what? What's going on? Because we need that under 8.5. So it looks like to me that there's a chance that they wind up with 8 wins. They've got, 7 right now? 7-1. And so they've got 3 games left. So if they go 1-2, we're fine. If they go 2-1, not great. So we're watching those games. So those are games I'm just going to watch. I'm sure that a lot of you would like me to give you my take on the Bills and the Patriots. Look, I have been saying for weeks now that the Patriots are going to lose this game to the Bills. If you look at our circa team plays, if you look at both my circa teams are on the Bills today, okay? Oh, no, sorry, I nixed that. The Daily Juice circuit team is on there. I nixed it for my own personal circuit team. I said we're not playing that game. We replaced it with the Dolphins on Monday night. But I just can't pick a side here. I can't even really tease it. It might be the Wong teaser, okay? Buffalo might be involved with the Wong teaser, but man, That number is coming down. There is Buffalo Bills money coming in. The Patriots very well might go off as a dog. It's 1.5 right now. It wouldn't stun me at all if that number just totally flips and the Bills go off as a favorite. And then we could take the Patriots like at +1 and you tease it up to +7 and you got a home dog at +7 with a total that currently right now is sitting at, let's see, Bills Patriots is currently total of 43.5. Okay. So I'm going to wait and see. Okay. I thought the Bills should have been favorites here in this game. People told me I'm nuts, but I think the Bills should be favored. Maybe it closes that way with the Bills by not being a favorite, and then we can tease the Patriots up. That's one way how I get involved, but I don't know. I think I may want to stay away from this game and just watch it and cheer for the Patriots and not get involved because, my goodness, this is a tough game to call. Patriots are getting Kendrick Bourne back, which is big for their passing attack. You got that defense for the Bills that can't stop the run. The Patriots know they can run at will. They might have Damian Harris back, but that's kind of an iffy. I think he's questionable for the game. But even not, you got Stevenson, and you got the other running backs that could pick up the slack here. Patriots are a team that played poorly at home, but they are built for late December football. Cold weather, nasty, an ice storm came through New England yesterday. So we'll see what the game day temperatures are going to be and the game day weather, what it's going to look like. But again, if the weather is going to be nasty, this is where if you're a Patriot fan, you want to see nastiness. For tomorrow, now it looks like it's going to be all right. Sunny and 42, but no wind to speak of. As of right now, you got 42 degrees and sunny, which is perfect for the Bills. Okay, that's the exact weather the Bills want to have for this game, but no Cole Beasley. And Cole Beasley being out of this game, I think, is significant for that Bills offense trying to move the ball because, look, they're not having, two of their receivers are out with COVID. So, I don't know. Tough game to bet, tough game to pick. I think it's a game where you just sit back and enjoy it and watch it. So, right now, I've got nothing on it, but Dan Harris and I will have the live stream coming up at 11 o'clock in the morning on the BettingPros YouTube channel, 8 a.m. Pacific time. We'll go through it. If it qualifies for a Wong teaser, I very well might be involved with the game, Wong teaser-wise. But nothing at the moment, okay? I've got one straight bet for 1 unit to give you. I've got one teaser to give you, and I have one bowl game bet to give you guys here coming up, all right? So I have a half a unit kind of floating out there. I'm not so sure what I'm going to do with it. I may come in with the NBA. I may come in with some other things. I don't know yet where that half a unit is going to go. We've got a full unit coming for the props, like we always do. I'll have 4 prop bets ready to go for you guys coming up on the live stream, but I don't know what I'm doing yet with the other half a unit, but I'll have one straight bet, one teaser, one college football bet for a half a unit that we'll give you here in just 1 second. Let's talk about the straight bet here. Vegas hosting the Denver Broncos. All right, so I can't trust Drew Lock. All right, this number currently is a pick. The Raiders are 2-5 against number at home. That's not good. Denver is 3-3 on the road against number. Not bad. 1-2 against the division, Denver. 1-3 against the division for Vegas. The Vegas The Vegas Raiders have not covered in a long time. Last 3 weeks, no covers. They've covered once in the last 7 games. All right, once in the last 7 games. That is somewhat crazy. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? But I'm not trusting Drew Lock. Drew Lock is starting in this game against Cincinnati. They couldn't do anything offensively. Nothing. The Raider defense is not horrible, but I think when I'm matching up Drew Lock up against the offense for the Raiders, look, the Raiders won at Cleveland. They didn't cover technically because that crazy line move that swung back and forth. It was +6.5, and then it was -4.5, and then it was +3, and then it was -2.5. It was just a ridiculous number of moves on the Raiders and the Browns, but they won the game on the road, and I think that was a significant move and change for them. They're not dead. They're still alive. I mean, do I think they're going to make the playoffs? No, I do not. Do I think they can win 8 games? Yeah, I do. And I think they can beat a Broncos team that just isn't playing for anything. I mean, if Bridgewater was in this game, I would go like, okay, probably like this is a stay away game, and like I probably don't want to go near this. But like Denver 7-7 as well. I guess you could say, Matt, they have the same record, but 7-7 Denver, 7-7 Vegas. I just think this is a opportunity for the Raiders to win a game and keep their playoff hopes alive, and I just do not trust Drew Lock. It's a pick for me. I'm going 1 unit. Let's go Raiders at home. We have not bet the Raiders in a while. Take the Raiders to win at home, just straight up -110 for 1 unit. Raiders at home against the Broncos to go to 8-7. I think all like the chaos and craziness of everything has come in. Darren Waller probably is not playing in this game, just FYI, but I think they can move the ball enough with Hunter Renfrow and with the running attack to get a W here. It doesn't matter by what. I'm mistaking the Raiders to win the game at home. Pick is the line currently for me at -110 for 1 unit. Okay? The teaser. Let's talk about Cincinnati against Baltimore. The line is 7. Man, there is a third string Josh Johnson, right? Quarterback starting. No Tyler Huntley. No Lamar Jackson. Didn't even travel to Cincinnati for this game. Bengals are at home, and the Bengals have a big opportunity here to get another W and to keep the good times rolling here after their win over Denver on the road. Again, this is another team that is trying to win their division. And look, in revenge games, John Harbaugh is very good against the number, losing the first week, turning right around and coming back. I think this number is too high, but I'm not going to fade at home a team that has played pretty well against defenses that are really banged up, and I don't like this Baltimore Ravens defense all that much. There's just so many injuries in the secondary for this Ravens defense that I just have a hard time seeing. I mean, the Ravens pass defense is giving up 7.5 pass yards per pass. That's 30th in the NFL. They're giving up 264.9 yards per game. That's 31st in the NFL. I mean, they're not sacking the quarterback. They're 25th in sack percentage right now. I mean, they're giving up just way too many completions, easy passes, big plays all over the place. So I'm not comfortable laying the 7 points, but I'm not comfortable taking the 7 points either. What I am going to do is take it down to -1. All right, Cincinnati -1. The total is 41.5 in this game. Pulling it down to -1 to just win the game. Since he's playing for a ton and they got a wounded, banged up team, they don't need to do very much. Just win the game, okay? Don't have to cover it. Just win the game. Don't allow a backdoor to come in with Baltimore, which is very, very possible that could happen here. But how is Baltimore scoring with a quarterback that has very little experience? I'm going to take Cincy down to -1. The other leg, and I normally like to bet games in the same window, but I don't have a game yet that I really like. So the long teaser probably will happen in the early window, because here's the only game I really like from a teaser perspective right now. Chicago is at Seattle. Number 6.5, okay? You've got Nick Foles starting at quarterback. Chicago is 4-10 against the spread this year. Seattle is 7-7. They're 3-3 at home. Bears are 2-5 against the number this year. And look, this team for Chicago has not covered a spread here in 5 games. Once in the last 9 has Chicago covered a spread. So I think they're losing. They're 0-5 over their last 5. They're 1-8 against the conference against the spread. Seattle's not much better. They're 3-6. I don't want to worry about Seattle covering this 6.5 point number. I just want Seattle to win the game. I'm going to pull this down from 6.5 to 0.5 point. Just win the game. Seattle -0.5 point. Cincy -1 for a full unit, -120 teaser for us here going into Sunday. All right. Those are the 2 NFL bets that I've got going on. Raiders pick, Seattle -0.5 point, and Cincinnati -1. 2 home teams teasing them down just to get wins here late in the year. Now, I only bet half a unit on bowl games. You guys know this, okay? The bowl game volatility is so crazy and so all over the place right now. But I'm looking hard at Boston College and East Carolina. And I'll say this. Well, I'm going to change on this live because I just saw a book go to 53. So I'm going to wait. There's over money coming in here on BC and East Carolina. So now I was going to bet it tonight at 52.5. And now I'm not going to give it to you guys because if we can get 53 or higher, I want to let this thing go. I'm really surprised people are betting the over here in this game. Boston College is 3-9 to the over. ECU, East Carolina, is 4-8 to the over. And over the last 5, BC 1-4 and 2-8 over the last 10 to the over. East Carolina 2-3 in the last 5 and 4-6. The number 53, once you cross 51, like 41, 44, 51, and 52 by people who bet a lot of totals will tell you that there's a lot of value when you cross those numbers, 44 and 51 being really key numbers. This is 53, and this thing keeps on going up. I like the under in BC, East Carolina. This game's being played on Monday. I don't think there's any need now. I mean, now that number has changed as I'm taping here, I thought it might come back down. I wanted to get that 52.5. We're at 53 and climbing still. Now, let's hold off on BC, East Carolina. Let's just do 2 bets here and just put that in your brain for a second. Be watching that total and hope that total continues to climb here and we don't see any money that causes us to go to kind of have it come down. But BC and East Carolina under in the Military Bowl on Monday is definitely something that I'm going to be eyeballing and definitely something I'll probably will most likely be on. Just want to make that number, see where that money winds up going. Where that number winds up going. But no bowl games here today for us on that. So I was going to get that early. Not going to do that early. We'll wait till tomorrow's podcast to do that. So, okay. So again, live stream coming up here for us on Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time on the BettingPros YouTube channel with Dan Harris and myself. 4 player props to be giving you guys there. Wong teaser, which is now 10-4, coming back as well. Raiders pick at -110. Seattle and Cincinnati teaser at -120 here for us going for 1-unit plays on a Sunday. More to come, more plays. Let's have another good day here on a Sunday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it's the Daily Juice Podcast. Always being brought to you by BetMGM.